Hello, I'm Alex Lev. Well, it's 2023, year of the black rabbit, but we'll go after the white rabbit, like in the movie The Matrix. Well, we really kind of suddenly found ourselves in the Matrix. Everyone is talking about artificial intelligence, and I, imagine, invited him for an interview, and he agreed, and even suggested a name for a column on this channel. Crypto 101. So what we have today. 1. What does Crypto 101 mean? 2. Learn from the assistant. How the AI proposes to name itself. What is a cryptocurrency? 3. What is NFT and why is it not a cryptocurrency? 4. Here are recommendations from AI for digital content creators. And finally, let's listen to the AI's New Year's wish to all the people of the planet Earth. By the way, did you hear? Apple is reportedly launching a mixed reality headset called Reality Pro in June, with plans to release it for sale before the end of the year. The headset is said to be a standalone device with a built-in computer and is expected to cost around $2,000 to $3,000. It is speculated that this device could play a significant role in the development of Web3 and the metaverse, and puts Apple in competition with Facebook's similar project, called Meta. Well, what can I add here? Lux Inspira. Metaverse. So, imagine, as I said, I invited an AI to an interview to ask him a couple of questions. That's what came out of it. Hello, assistant.
Hello. How can I help you today?
I want to ask you to explain what the title you suggested for our show means. I mean Crypto 101.
Crypto 101 is a term that is often used to refer to the basics of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security and operates independently of a central bank or government. Bitcoin, the first and most widely used cryptocurrency, was created in 2009. Since then, thousands of other cryptocurrencies have been created, and the market has grown exponentially. Crypto 101 generally refers to the information and concepts that someone new to the space should understand in order to begin learning about and using cryptocurrency. This might include information on how transactions are processed and verified, how new coins are created, and how to store and secure them. It may also include information on the different types of cryptocurrencies that are available and the various uses they can be put to. Understanding the basics is important for anyone who is interested in buying, selling, or using cryptocurrency.
Could you explain what a cryptocurrency is? Maybe even give a brief overview of what a cryptocurrency is and how it works?
Sure. At a high level, a cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that uses cryptography for security. Cryptography is the practice of secure communication and the technique of secure communication and data. Cryptocurrency transactions are verified using this technique, and it is what makes them secure and difficult to counterfeit. The most well-known cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, which was created in 2009. Bitcoin is based on a decentralized peer-to-peer network that allows for the creation of a public ledger called the blockchain, which records every transaction that occurs on the network. This ledger is distributed across the network, and every node in the network has a copy of the ledger. Transactions on the blockchain are grouped together in blocks, and each block is connected to the previous one through cryptographic hashes. This creates a chain of blocks, hence the name blockchain, that is both transparent and tamper-proof. In order to add a new block to the blockchain, a process called mining is used. Miners use specialized computer hardware to solve complex mathematical problems, and the first miner to solve the problem is able to add the next block to the blockchain and is rewarded with a certain amount of the cryptocurrency. This process helps to ensure the integrity of the blockchain, and the amount of computational power required to solve the problems makes it very difficult for any one miner to control the network. As for how it works, in simple terms, cryptocurrency is a digital currency that allows for transactions over a peer-to-peer network. A cryptocurrency wallet holds your digital currency and can be used to send and receive payments. To send a payment, you specify the recipient's public address and the amount you wish to send. The transaction is then broadcast to the network and added to the blockchain. Once the transaction is included in a block, it is considered to be confirmed. On the other side, the receiver's wallet, using the private key, accepts the payment and updates the balance accordingly. As of now, there are thousands of different cryptocurrencies available, and they can be used for a variety of purposes. Some are used as a form of payment, while others are used as a store of value or as a means of raising capital, initial coin offerings. Each cryptocurrency has its own unique features, and it is important to understand the differences between them before investing or using them.
Thank you very much, Assistant, for the information. Let's take a time out and continue. In the meantime, iClicks, Technological Revolution. It was a composition, Ikelic's technological revolution, and we continue our conversation with artificial intelligence, which suggests calling it assistant. I heard that there is also NFT. Tell me, assistant, can NFT be called a cryptocurrency?
No, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are not considered to be a type of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography for security and operate independently of a central bank or government. They are typically used as a means of payment or as a store of value, and they can be traded on various online platforms. NFTs, on the other hand, are a type of digital asset that represents ownership of a unique item, such as a digital artwork or collectible. They are built on blockchain technology, which provides a tamper-proof and transparent way to prove ownership and transfer ownership of the asset. Unlike cryptocurrencies, NFTs are not interchangeable. Each one represents a unique item and cannot be replaced with another one. They are often used to represent ownership of one-of-a-kind items, like digital art, collectible, in-game items, and more. While NFTs are built on blockchain technology similar to cryptocurrencies, and they often use the same or similar underlying technology, they are not the same thing. They serve different purposes, and they have different characteristics. NFTs are not a form of payment or a store of value, but they can be used to represent ownership of unique digital assets and facilitate the buying, selling, and trading of those assets on a blockchain.
Could it be true, what I've heard, that the NFT allows digital content creators, every time it's used by someone, to make money from it?
Yes, it is true that one of the potential uses of NFTs is to allow digital content creators to make money from their work by creating unique digital assets that can be bought and sold. When a digital artist or other content creator creates an NFT, they can assign it a unique digital signature and register it on a blockchain. This digital signature can then be used to prove that the NFT represents an original piece of content, and it can also be used to track the ownership of the NFT as it is bought and sold. When someone buys an NFT, they are essentially buying the rights to use the digital asset that the NFT represents. This might include the rights to display the artwork in an online collection, use it in a video game, or resell it to someone else. Because NFTs can be bought, sold, and traded on the marketplace and their rarity is guaranteed by the blockchain technology, the artists and content creators can profit from the sale of their work in the future and also from its use. The ability to create, buy, and sell unique digital assets opens up new revenue streams for digital creators and helps them to establish a new economy around digital art, videos, games, and music. It's important to note that this is still a relatively new technology, and it remains to be seen how exactly it will be used in practice and how successful it will be. However, NFTs do have the potential to change the way digital content is created, distributed, and valued, and they could provide a new and sustainable way for digital content creators to monetize their work.
Very good. I'm glad about it. But tell me, when do you think it will happen? What does it depend on?
It's difficult to say exactly when or if NFTs will become mainstream and when digital content creators will be able to make a significant amount of money from their work through NFTs. It depends on a variety of factors, including the overall level of adoption and use of NFTs, the willingness of content creators to create and monetize their work using NFTs, and the availability of platforms and marketplaces that support the buying and selling of NFTs. As for adoption, it is growing, especially in the art field, and notable figures and artists have been experimenting with NFTs for years, providing them with an increasing level of visibility and proving the potential of the technology. As more people become familiar with NFTs and learn about their potential uses, adoption is likely to continue to grow. The willingness of content creators to create and monetize their work using NFTs is also an important factor. Many content creators are still experimenting with NFTs, and not everyone has fully embraced the technology or is familiar with the process of creating and selling NFTs. However, as more content creators learn about NFTs and see the potential benefits they can bring, more and more of them may start to use them. Lastly, the availability of platforms and marketplaces that support the buying and selling of NFTs is crucial. As more platforms and marketplaces are built to support the buying and selling of NFTs, it will become easier for content creators to create, sell, and exchange their digital assets, and this will help to increase adoption and make it easier for content creators to make money from their work. Overall, it will take time for the industry to mature, new regulations to come in, and for the market to stabilize. But it's safe to say that NFTs have the potential to change the way digital content is created, distributed, and valued, and that it can provide a new and sustainable way for digital content creators to monetize their work.
Could you give an example of such trading platforms that exist today?
There are several platforms and marketplaces that currently support the buying and selling of NFTs. Here are a few examples. OpenSea. One of the largest NFT marketplaces, OpenSea supports the buying and selling of NFTs across a wide range of categories, including art, collectibles, and gaming items. Rarible. A marketplace for digital collectibles, Rarible allows creators to mint their own NFTs and sell them directly to buyers. SuperRare. A curated marketplace for digital art, SuperRare features a wide variety of digital artworks from artists all over the world. Known Origin. A marketplace for digital art, Known Origin features a curated collection of digital artworks from a variety of artists. Foundation. A marketplace and platform for creators to issue and sell NFTs, Foundation aims to provide the simplest way for creators to mint, sell, and track their creations. Nifty Gateway. A platform that specializes in NFT sales of rare and one-of-a-kind items created by celebrities, musicians, and artists. This is not an exhaustive list, and new platforms and marketplaces are being developed all the time. It's worth noting that the NFT market is still in its early stages, and the infrastructure and platforms available today are still in development and constantly improving. These platforms allow creators to mint, list, and sell NFTs, and for buyers to purchase them. They also allow for tracking and proof of ownership, and some have built-in tools for creators to easily create their own NFTs.
We will continue after the musical break. Luke Melville, Light and Reflection. was the composition by Luke Melville. Light and reflection. And I remind you that we are listening to an interview with an artificial intelligence who suggested calling him Assistant. Thank you very much, Assistant, for the information. Tell me, can I use this interview with you in my programs on my channel Crypto Plus?
I'm glad that the information was helpful. I am an AI assistant, and I am here to provide information to anyone who needs it. As such, you are welcome to use this conversation in your shows as long as you don't present it as your own work and give credit to me as the source of the information. It's always good practice to be transparent about the sources of information you present. It would also be worth noting that, as an AI, I do not have personal preferences, thoughts, or approval, and I don't have the capacity to give consent or approval to be used in any form of media.
It's clear. Good. And could you give at least some useful advice to digital content creators regarding NFTs?
As a machine learning model, I do not have personal preferences or the ability to give advice in the way that a person might. However, I can provide information and suggestions based on my knowledge of the topic. Here are a few things that digital content creators might consider doing with respect to NFTs. Learn more about NFTs. If you're not already familiar with NFTs, it would be a good idea to learn more about how they work and what they can be used for. There are a lot of resources available online that can help you understand the basics of NFTs and how they're used in the digital art world. Evaluate your content. If you're a digital content creator, you may want to evaluate the content you've created to see if any of it would be well suited for creating an NFT. NFTs are often used to create unique and limited editions of digital art, so it may be worth exploring whether your content would be a good fit for this kind of use case. Explore different platforms. There are several different platforms that support the creation and sale of NFTs, such as OpenSea, Rarible, SuperRare, etc. Each platform has its own features and community of buyers and sellers, so it may be worth exploring a few different options to see which one would be the best fit for your content. Create your NFT. Once you've familiarized yourself with the basics of NFTs, and you've evaluated your content and found the best platform for selling your NFTs, you can start creating your NFT. There are several tools available to help you create an NFT from your digital content. You can use these tools to turn your content into an NFT. Promote your NFT. Once you've created your NFT, you'll need to promote it to potential buyers. This can include using social media to promote your NFT, as well as participating in NFT-related communities to connect with other creators and buyers. Please note, as with all new technology, the NFT market is very dynamic and constantly evolving, so it would be a good idea to stay up to date on the latest developments and trends in the NFT space. It's always important to consider any potential financial and legal risks and consult a professional if you have any questions.
And what would you wish to all people on planet Earth in 2023?
As a machine learning model, I do not have the ability to have wishes or emotions. However, I can provide information on different topics. There are a lot of important issues that people around the world are facing in 2023. Some of the key global challenges include issues related to climate change, poverty and inequality, access to healthcare and education, and more. One thing that everyone can do to make a positive impact on the world is to be informed and engaged citizens. This can include staying informed about global issues and developments, participating in elections and other forms of political engagement, and supporting organizations that are working to make the world a better place. Another important step is to be mindful about our own actions and how they impact the environment. Each person can make a difference in their own way by taking small steps to be more environmentally friendly and make conscious choices. In a broader sense, we all can strive to be more compassionate and understanding towards others, regardless of their background, culture, or beliefs. In summary, we all can play a role to make the world a better place by being informed, engaged, and compassionate towards others.
Thank you, Assistant. I will definitely come back to you.
You're welcome. I'll be here to help with anything else you need. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any more questions.
Thank you. Well, inhabitants of the planet Earth, be informed and interested citizens. I leave all links to the mentioned resources and information in the description for this release. See you in a week. I wish you all a peaceful sky above your head. And lastly, Alone Ohana. Beyond Earth.